Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to another video. It's the 2nd of October, 2024, about 5:36 p.m. in the afternoon. Welcome back to another video. Got a poem called In Progress. I've stayed with the poet Mbimbola Alabi. This one was published the 29th of May, 2023. I've liked his last two poems, and yeah, we'll see how this one goes. I haven't read it, but I just clicked on his tab and it came up with a couple of his poems, and I just wanted to check this one out. In Progress. Striving daily for progress, learning a paradox too. That's not always forward movement, sometimes the reverse will do. That progress may take the form of slowing down the pace. It's the admittance of a wrong turn, of having steps to retrace. It's in pausing to find my bearing, at the risk of seeming slack. It's in opting against some shortcut for a rather less traveled track. It's not always how far and away I am at any given instance. It's a lot more about the direction than it is the covered distance. Each day is a chance for progress. Lord, I want the forward kind. Help me too to know where to let go and what to leave behind. In Progress. Another good one. I like that one. That sometimes stopping or taking a wrong turn or slowing down isn't always a bad thing. Admitting that you're wrong, or admitting that you've taken the wrong turn, even opting for the shortcut, or opting to go against a shortcut for the less traveled track. I like that one as well. That line. No, it's a good poem. I think it just on reflection, I think, like when I put myself in, or when I think about it against myself, I think the one thing that I never want to do is go backwards. I always like the idea that it's at least I'm going forward with something. That sometimes it's okay to go backwards, to understand that, to look at where you've come from, and understand that you might not go backwards, but I think reflecting on your past and your past decisions, and understanding that it's part of your makeup as you go forward, good poem. Yeah, I just like that one. It's opting against some shortcut for a rather less traveled track. It just makes me think about it just makes me think about the start of this year. I'm not gonna lie to you, and how I was so fucking determined to do certain things in my life, and then I realized that how unhappy I was. I really thought that fucking everybody was on this one similar path. You had to live your life this way. And then when I went down that fucking track, I realized that a lot of people were unhappy going down that track. And I just didn't want to be one of them. I really didn't. And I had to figure out very quickly exactly how I was going to handle that choice. And again, it comes back to a bit of accountability, but everything in your life is your fault. think about it that way. Every direction, every turn you take, every path you go down, you just have to think about or understand that you put yourself there. You have to get yourself out. Um, yeah. And regardless of where you end up as well, I think um, it's a learning. You might realize that it's the wrong path for you. It's not a bad thing to stop and then change your direction. Um, I think a lot of people are so scared of changing direction because they look at behind them and realize all the progress that it took to get there, and they want to keep going forward with it, knowing how unhappy or how it doesn't feel natural in them. Um, like it doesn't feel as if um, they're doing the right thing, but they still have to do it. Um, yeah, yeah. So I'm kind of getting a bit like my words aren't coming out as smoothly as I usually hope they would, but um, yeah, I think yeah. Again, on reflection, it is about progress, but understanding that yeah, no matter where you are in your life, as long as you're going forward, as long as you're able to reflect on your past, as long as you're able to make the right decisions for yourself, think about you and your family, your friends, um, but but most definitely, I think it's important to put yourself at the forefront, making sure that the decisions you make are exactly how you want to be when it comes to your makeup and how you want to be there for other people. I think um, that's what I get out of it. Um, I've learned a lot this year, and I think progress is at the forefront of one of the things I'll take away from this year is no matter what you gotta keep going forward, um, and you have to be true to yourself. You have to be very very true to yourself and what makes you happy and what doesn't, and you have to understand that the decisions you make will add or take away from who you are as a person and your being. So you have to you have to be accountable for it. Yeah. Fucking babbled along a lot in this video. I think I went about 5 minutes talking about God knows what. So if you're following it through, I hope it made some sense to you and you're able to get some sort of value out of this recording. All right. Throw my hands up, deuces. I'll see you guys tomorrow.